Hi, everybody. Happy New Year to Spain, to everybody out there listening. Gracias por escucharme and bienvenido a mi música channel for 2022. My guest today is Diana Navarro. Encrucijada is the name of the single that I'm going to play below. And it's a wonderful, wonderful pop, flamenco, copla, upbeat tish kind of track to get us into 2022 in a very beautiful way, as only Diana Navarro can do with her music. She's simply incredible. Check out her description, it's very, very little, and her links to her channels. I'm sure you will, because she is just one of those people that's just so charismatic. You go, wow, I've got to follow through. I love this woman. I featured her a couple of times on my channel, so please check her out. And subscribe, like, and comment to my channel if you like this video. I just felt we need a bit of uplifting, a bit of Spanish flavor. Everybody will be thinking of holidays in the next couple of months, and Spain will be one of those places you'll go to. And maybe you might walk in Malaga and hear the Andalusian music of Diana Navarro along the beaches there being played, or you might even meet her herself, because I believe that's where she lives. She's just one of those dedicated people to her arts, like Enya is in Ireland to the Celtic music, Diana is to flamenco. She just excels in what she does. She holds the longest note. She has the record for holding, which you'll hear some of it in this particular track. She just holds a note and goes on and on and on. Why? I haven't seen this video before, but I know she does that because she tends to do that in a lot of her music, that she holds a note and it just, but she's got the world record for holding one note continuously in solo. So check that out on YouTube. I just can't wait to get playing this. It's from her In Esperanto album of 2019, which means it's English Unexpected. Looking forward, got the lyrics in front of me. It's called Crossroads in English, so it must be about she's at some point in her life where she doesn't know which way to go. I don't know. Let's take a look, and I will, as always, give you my interpretation of the lyrics straight after. Happy New Year, and let's enjoy Diana Navarro.
En la encrucijada de un viejo querer, estoy amarrada muriendo de sed. En la encrucijada de otro nuevo amor, estoy deseada y digo que no. En la encrucijada de un viejo querer, estoy amarrada muriendo de sed. En la encrucijada de otro nuevo amor, estoy deseada y digo que no. En la encrucijada de un viejo querer, estoy amarrada muriendo de sed. En la encrucijada de otro nuevo amor, estoy deseada y digo que no, y digo que no, y digo que no. ¿Qué te pasa? Dice que te vuelve loca, y por no decirle que piensas en otro te muerde la boca. El pobre se alegra de verte feliz, y el otro se piensa que porque te acosa te hace sufrir. En la encrucijada de un viejo querer, estoy amarrada muriendo de sed. En la encrucijada de otro nuevo amor, estoy deseada y digo que no. En la encrucijada de un viejo querer, estoy amarrada muriendo de sed. En la encrucijada de otro nuevo amor, estoy deseada y digo que no, que no, que no, que no, que no. Al que está mirando debo de decirle que le estoy amando, pero es imposible. Y al que ya no amo le confesaré que aunque esté en su mano, que aunque esté en su mano, no vivo.
Wasn't that incredible? Honestly, she's like the older sister to Rosalia when it comes to delivering flamenco at such an epic level that you just feel, wow. I love the infusion of all of it. She, in some of her songs, not this particular one, includes Arabic influences as well. But that's natural in Spain because Andalusia, when you go into the history of Spain, there's a lot of, I'm not saying Andalusia particularly, but Spain as a country, there's a lot of Arabic influences. So that comes into the music. But in this particular one, it was very popular. You heard the when she hit that note and she just held it. That's what she's famous for. And it's in most of her music, but it's beautifully done. No matter what song she sings, it doesn't become repetitive because the music is different, her dancing is different, and the lyrics are different. So, congratulations, Diana. You're my first artist for 2022. And let's get into the lyrics about Crossroads and what this could be all about. I don't know what it could be all about, but we are going to find out now. And we have to edit this bit because. Now, at the crossroads of old love, it starts. I'm tied up, dying of thirst, at the crossroads of another new love. I wanted, and I say no, at the crossroads of an old love. I'm tied up, dying of thirst, at the crossroads of another new love. I'm wanted, and I say no, 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 no. So there she is, Diana, at the start of a new year, 2022, singing to us about what could be the situation with a lot of couples who are breaking up, or a lot of couples who've been single and they want a new relationship, they want the love, they want all of that, but you're almost at a crossroads where you feel emotionally, do I take this direction and have a new relationship? Do I go forward and be single and be happy and become strong again? Or do I go the other way and just the other road, which is I don't care? So that's what she's at. So she's in a conflict straight away. The pre-chorus says, at the crossroads of an old love, I'm tied up. So she's still thinking about her old love, the memories, and that's what happens when you break up. And maybe you've caught the attention of somebody who is looking at you now free, but you're feeling not free. You're feeling, I still think about my old love. So at the crossroads, that's where she is. And I'm wanting to say, no, no, no. And she's in a battle with herself to say to the new person, no, it's too soon. I just don't want anything at the moment. I want to be free and clear my mind. But then it says, what's wrong? It says you go crazy. So she's gone crazy with her thoughts, and not for telling him that you think of another. Bite your mouth. So she's already emotionally feeling guilty about having feelings for somebody else, knowing her relationship is come to an end, and feeling, oh, my relationship is not what I thought, and this new relationship seems exciting to me. So she's feeling guilty. But it says the poor man is glad to see you happy, and the other thinks that because he harasses you, he makes you suffer. So you've got somebody who's looking at you, and every time you look at him, you smile because you're in a relationship emotionally, and you're wanting to move into this new exciting relationship with this guy. And the other guy who's texting you, phoning you, saying, look, what's going on here? Are we together? Are you finished with me? Do you love me? Do you not? He doesn't want to do that. Nobody wants to do that. But she's at the point where she can't decide. Go forward with a new love, or turn around and say I'm sorry and just stay with the relationship. So it says, I'm at the crossroads of a new love. an old love, sorry. I'm tied up, dying of thirst at the crossroads of of a new love. So between the old and the new, she doesn't know what to do. I'm tied up, dying of thirst at the crossroads of another new love. I'm wanted, and yet I say no. So the new person is saying, "Come on with me," and she's saying no because she's feeling guilty about being with somebody, but yet feeling excited about this new possible relationship. Ooh, naughty Diana Navarro. So to the one who's looking, I must tell him that I'm loving him. So she's feeling she must turn round, answer his calls, meet him, sit him down, or go to the apartment they share and say, "Look, I'm being honest with you. It's finished." She knows she has to do that. But for her, it's impossible when you feel that person has done nothing wrong, has been a good person, but you've just emotionally moved on. And although the one I no longer love, I will confess. So she's come to realize she has to confess that even if it's in his hands, that although it's in his hands, I do not live for him. So she'll tell him, she'll let him decide what he wants to do with his life, but she won't be involved. She won't be moving forward with him. So the chorus is, "What's wrong?" He says, "You go crazy." Still being crazy, feeling guilty, but feeling excited. It's just one of those situations, the good versus the evil, but yet you don't feel evil, you feel good. And it's the excitement and the craziness of a new love, but the upset of saying goodbye to the old. And the poor man is glad to see you happy. So the old love is saying, "Look, if you want to finish, fine, move on, be happy." And the other things that because he harasses you, he makes you suffer. So, sorry, so the new love is saying, "Come with me, I'll make you happy." And the other says, "I'll not harass you, you do what you want." And she finishes with her mind going, "Ooh." But it's obvious, isn't it? If you finish with somebody and you don't love them, you're going to go forward with the new love. So that's the song, that's the lyrics. Very simple, but it was uplifting, and I think it's going to relate to a lot of people coming into the new year thinking, time to finish, time to move on with my life. I've come through a crazy couple of years of pandemic. I've reassessed my life, and a lot of people will be in the position of saying, "I want to be free." It's just part of what's happening at the moment. I have to say I'm very happily in a relationship, and if it came to an end, it comes to an end. But at the same time, I'm very happy in a relationship. So may it go forth in 2022. Thanks for listening. If you please like and subscribe to my channel, and please check out the other Diana Navarro. And I will respond to El Pardon very, very soon, I promise you. Gracias por todo por escucharme España, and gracias por todo for all the Latin countries who speak Spanish who's been listening. And thank you also. After 3,